The mail goes through. Filmstrip of the Month Club. 1960. It is your postman who delivers the mail to you, but every form of modern transportation is used to see that the mail goes through safely and quickly. Today, a single postage stamp makes it possible for anyone to send a letter to any part of the world. It has taken many, many years to develop this fast, dependable mailing service, which you expect and receive. There was a time when only a king could send a letter. Swift-footed couriers, carried his message throughout his kingdom. A ruler of ancient Persia speeded his mail service by using a relay system. A fresh courier picked up the letter at each station and carried it to the next station, a day's journey away. Olympic athletes served as couriers for government officials in ancient Greece. Philippides could run 140 miles in less than 2 days. In the Roman Empire, straight highways were constructed to speed communication. Stone posts marked each mile. The mail couriers, known as postmen, traveled 165 miles a day. Wow. In the east, the Caliph of Baghdad had a system of 930 relay stations from the border of Europe to India. Wow. During the Middle Ages, one family, House of Thorn and Taxis, developed a mail service for all the kings of Europe. Bandits and rival couriers made the journeys dangerous. As trade developed, businessmen began to send letters. Postal systems were privately owned. Some unscrupulous postmen sometimes read the mail and blackmailed the sender. As nations grew, each country developed its own system. In France, during the 1600s, mail coaches carried both private mail and government letters. When Paris established a city system of 11 mailboxes, messenger boys lost their jobs. To get even, they dropped mice in the mailboxes to destroy letters. Post boys carried the mail when the English postal system was established. Highwaymen like Dick Turpin often made the trip difficult. Armed coaches carried the mail in England after 1784. Because the service was so dependable, villagers set their clocks as the mail coach passed by. During colonial days, mail was brought from England to America by ship captains. They left the letters on a tavern table. In the colonies, postmen had to ride through swamps and wilderness to deliver the mail. When Benjamin Franklin became postmaster, he insisted upon more frequent and regular posts. Better postal services kept the colonists better informed. Mail delivery was still slow and expensive when the United States postal system was established in 1792. More people could read and write, but they could not afford to pay for postage. In England, one man was determined that postal rates should be made low enough for all people. In 1840, on the first day of the penny rate in England, more than 110,000 letters were sent, 3 times the normal amount. At about the same time, changes were made in the United States system. Rates were lowered, postage stamps were required, new methods of transportation speeded the mail. As pioneers moved westward, they depended upon mail to keep them informed of news. In 1848, mail between New York and California had to travel many thousands of miles. In the West, pioneer postmen like Snowshoe Thompson risked their lives in blizzards to bring mail to settlers in the mountains. The Pony Express riders carried mail from Missouri to California in 10 days. $5 was charged for each letter. Stagecoaches continued to carry mail to the far west until the Transcontinental Railroad was opened. After 1863, large cities in the United States used street boxes for mail, deposit, and collection. Free delivery of mail also began at this time. The post office continued to improve its service. In 1875, the fast mail train came into use. Our postal system is a central link in modern communication. It offers fast and dependable service to meet the requirements of the public. Rural free delivery began in 1902. Farmers complained that they lost 2 half-days a week from their work when they had to pick up their mail at the post office. On May 15, 1918, the first regular air mail route began between New York and Washington. Today, the entire United States is connected by a network of air mail routes. Because the United States is a member of the Universal Postal Union, your letter travels safely and swiftly to any part of the world. The dropping of a letter in the mailbox starts a chain of carefully planned and timed operations. Even with modern methods, mail must be sorted and handled. You speed mail by addressing your letter correctly and plainly, and by including the zone number. Not yet zip code, zone number. You have probably mailed a letter, but did you know that you can send many other articles by mail? The Post Office Department is one of the important branches of the federal government. The Postmaster General is a member of the President's Cabinet. Planning and managing the postal system, as well as the actual handling of mail, is carried out by a highly qualified civil service staff. The post office is the world's largest savings bank. The money order and COD services are an aid to the general public and to businesses. The Post Office Department also handles other services for the country. It acts as the registration center for aliens. It is a headquarters for information about the civil service. Commemorative stamps honor important people and events. A nation's stamps tell much of its history. Stamp collecting is one of the most popular hobbies of children and adults. Herodotus, the Greek historian, described the post office of ancient times in these words: "There is no mortal thing faster than these messengers. Neither snow nor rain nor heat nor gloom of night stays these couriers from the swift completion of their appointed rounds." This tradition is carried on by the post office today.